All right, everyone, welcome back. Today we will be talking about crafting and everything about it. We won't go into every specific craft, but we'll just kind of talk about it generally, okay? So let's go ahead and dive right in. So, crafting, I grouped them up into three categories. We have the traditional crafting, which is gathering, refining, and manufacturing. Those are the traditional ones. And then you have the other two, which is food skills and mental skills. We'll go more in depth in that later. All right, so let's dive in and talk about the traditional skills. In this category, you have the gathering, refining, and manufacturing skills. These skills are grouped together because one needs materials from the other. In gathering skills, these are skills needed to gather materials. Mining, fishing, farming, and woodcutting. Every path in the game can acquire and master every single gathering skill, and there are no limitations. These you can start out very early. Mining and fishing starts out around level 8. Farming, you have to be level 20 because, to wield the basic sickle. And woodcutting, you have to be level 12. All right, now that you have gathered all your materials, we move on to refining skills. You can start refining these materials at around level 25. And in refining, there's three of them: smelting, weaving, and gem cutting. Wood wood doesn't have a refining stage, so it's just those three. With these three, you can actually have all three legend marks, and you can reach up to accomplished level. But if you want to go past that, you have to specialize in one of them. And to do this, you just go to one of these NPCs and just specialize. You get a nice legend mark with that, and you specialize that, and you can get past accomplished. All right, now that you have refined a ton of items such as cloth and metal, we now move into manufacturing skills. These skills are used to actually produce items such as swords, rings, armor. And in manufacturing skills, we have four things. We got jeweling, smithing, tailoring, and carpentry. You can't really start doing this till you're level 50, but I don't recommend starting them really early because it's actually better to, stock up on items and I'll craft it all at once. And I'll go over tips and more at the end of the video. But so let's go on to manufacturing. You must talk to the NPC to start your manufacturing, quest, I guess. And once you start doing that, you can start using it from your clan halls. You can start crafting in clan halls by just saying smith. You don't have to go straight to the NPC. So you just have to start it. And a few facts is that manufacturing skill actually has more items that open up once you pass master. So after master, you have grandmaster, champion, legendary. And when it opens up, you're able to craft new items. For example, for carpentry, when you hit grandmaster, you can make a pole arm. When you hit champion, you can make a heavy pole arm. And for legendary, you can make military pole arms. And if y'all didn't know, getting master in a craft is also a trial for Isan culture. Now that the traditional skills are covered, we go into the last two categories of skills: cooking and mental skills. They are their own category because they have no restrictions with the traditional ones. So if you want to be a master weaver and a master chef, you can do that. But within these two last categories, let's start with cooking skills. There are two skills inside the cooking category, which is food preparer and chef. You have to be at least level 25, and once you have the materials, you can start cooking. But with chef, there's a little thing though. You have to be at least an accomplished food preparer to start, becoming a chef. And to do this, you just gotta head to Hassan and bring your materials and start using the command prompts, and you can start cooking. So with the last category, mental skills, this is only open to mage and poets. Sorry, warrior and rogues. It kind of sucks we don't have our own, but mage and poets, they get their own. And within this category, you have two skills: alchemy and scribing. And for alchemy, you make potions. For scribing, you make scrolls. Pretty straightforward. Back then, you had to run all the way up to the mountain to do this, but with the addition to Tangoon, you can go to Tangoon and just start scribing or making potions if you want. All right, so that covers the three categories of all of crafting itself. But let's go ahead and talk about how things can modify and maybe some tips to help you guys craft. So there are a few tips I want to add is that um, Woni mods, Aliana Grandes add about, I think, 25% um, increased experience. This does affect crafting. So that's why I tell people to hold all their craft and craft it all at once. So you can do this when we have a bonus. Skill modulators, they were dropped in a pirate event, and they were given out in these little, they're little, I guess, little boxes, and that's where you get them. But they usually run around 1 million now. But when you cast this, it lasts for a week and increases your efficiency when you're crafting. Also, Woni's little modulator, the one that you get before level 99, that does not help with crafting anymore because a lot of people abused it, and now Woni was like, nope, can't do this. So now Woni's little modulator does not work for crafting. All right, thank you all for joining my guide on, well, not really a guide, it's just kind of informative video of crafting. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video.